Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins with you again, and I'm joined by Kitch for episode 2 of our multiplayer that we're not quite yet naming. Hey, I've got a mask on and you don't. Did you notice that? Before we get started, if you're enjoying the series, please hit that like button. It helps me out. And if you haven't already joined the clan, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more great content.
Is that your armor?
Oh, maybe. Do you not have your armor on?
I don't have my armor on. I don't have any armor.
Oh,
I forget about these things. We're doing a Deathworld. I usually don't do those.
There you go. I made one for you.
Hey, now I have one.
Speaking of armor,
now we can do some welding.
Yes, welding. We're gonna need some armor. Ah, they destroyed our stone. Die,
so it started, I guess. Yeah, guess we need to rebuild that, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, we did. The death has become worldly. I'm gonna start a couple. Did I build them yet? No, I haven't built any. I've got 2 gun turrets in progress.
All right, and I've got replacement miners. If I remember what all these piles of rubble are. Let's see.
I think
that's
miners. Yeah, that was making brick, right? Yeah. We need a chest there, and I don't have any fuel. I'll grab it. Actually, I'll put the turret down, and then so they stop killing us. Right. So, some of this might seem a little confusing to us because we had some technical difficulties, shall we say, getting the recording running. We're all good, right? It's all recording?
Yeah, we're all good now.
Everybody who's recording, raise your right hand. Oh, never mind. We can't raise our hands. That would be cool if you could do, like, emotes. I think that's a little extreme for Factorio, but...
Always the next version, right?
Yeah, that's right. 1.7, wait for it.
Well, so, I'm thinking about maybe if we like got something where we could like maybe automate iron plates, copper plates, things like that. Something we could start working on.
Absolutely.
And just looking at the map here, it's pretty safe, pretty clear as far as that goes. There's a nice big red patch that I'm pretty sure means that's like the safe building spot, right?
The red death zone. Great. I like how this guy thinks. He sounds so good for my health. I'm just gonna follow you around and see if I can survive.
Looks fairly clear down there, and looks like a good place to start building a factory. So I'm gonna just kind of pull out my blueprints here and take a look at. I recently have been doing a series for where I remake all of my blueprint books, and one of them I have is Kitch's smelting book.
I'm just gonna stand
it's
right
downloading from the library right now.
Blueprints. I can bring up that. Yeah, there we go. See, when you're in a multiplayer, it shows their blueprints on the left, so you can just find somebody who's really smart and steal all their blueprints. That's my pro tip of the day for you.
Can you see my ghost that I have here if I haven't placed it down?
No, I can't. Not yet.
Oh, okay, you cannot.
Nope.
Okay, well, I'm going to go down here and just kind of set this guy down right here. This is a blueprint I'd made in my series just called the half stack. I call it the half stack because it roughly does half of a yellow belt of whatever it is you're smelting.
That should do a full one, shouldn't it?
What's that?
Oh, no, it's not. I was going to say I was thinking that should do a full one, but these are stone furnaces. When it's upgraded to steel, it'll do a full, right?
It'll do a full, and
Gotcha.
I also in that blueprint book, I've got the setups for doing a full yellow belt with stone and and also the steel furnaces as well. So it's a handy little book.
This is
it's the first one that I did.
This is my steel furnace print.
That's yours. That looks very, very similar to.
It's a 21 though, like doesn't have the second, like it doesn't have the extra row. Yeah, see, yours is identical except for you do the coal differently than I do.
I do the whole one because I don't have this one optimized very well, and the reason why is because I want it to line up with the others.
Yes, that's more important. Cosmetics is
I like efficiency, but I like it to look lined up, and
aesthetics is the thing.
It's more important.
That's right. So yours, you'd bring in. Oh yeah, I see. You're bringing in the coal from the left line here, right?
Yeah. All my blueprints, it's meant to have one single coal line just going through the middle of it all.
And then here would be your iron feed.
That would be your iron feed, and then it splits off up here and splits off down there.
So mine's a little different. It does... Oh, you know, we have research to continue. Let's, where's our research? Let's do electronics so we can get going on our level 2, whatever they're called, assemblers.
Sounds good.
Then we need undergrounds and splitters. Yes, there we go. I just had to fix my bar. So I do an underground here that leads to this one, right? And then I do a splitter here and here, and this would be your coal line. And then it does the wraparound here into that side, and then the iron comes in either one of these, or coal, or copper, or stone, or in this case it's iron because this is a steel system. But
okay, and this one over here on the right would be your output line.
So oh yes, right, and this is also a underground here. So this is
secondary coal coming in. Gotcha.
So the iron in the steel one, it does depend. It does matter because you actually have to put the iron in on this side. You put coal in there and there.
Yeah.
So I usually have like a coal line running here, my main bus, right? I'd have a coal line somewhere on this above it, and then the iron kind of goes up there, sort of thing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And then and then I do the double 2 lines of copper, 2 inputs of things, word strike, 2 inputs of iron, and then. Yeah, and then yours is basically just the underline. I like it.
Yeah, I just run the coal through the middle because just stressing it out a little bit, I was actually a little bit shocked on how many furnaces a single yellow belt of coal can support.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Right?
It's kind of a lot of them.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's huge volumes. I like. I don't think I've got a copy. I don't think I've got a blueprint copy. No, I don't. I like. I should. I mean, I've got my whole new bases built with them. Where is it? I'm thinking oh, there it is. The steel line. No, yeah, that's electrics. When you go to electrics, you got this, right?
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Where you've got the same speed as this is the same output as this one. No, sorry, this is the same output as this one if it's already upgraded to steel furnaces.
To steel,
But it's a much bigger blueprint. Like, it takes a lot more space.
Yeah, I don't have any blueprints with the electric furnaces because I never by the time I'm using electric furnaces, I'm all into modules and beacons, and there's not a transition from that to that. I'm in a different world when I'm at that point. But
yeah,
I don't go to electric until I have level 3 modules. That's just
really?
The steel furnaces always seem like they are extremely powerful. They can support you a long ways.
They are kind of ridiculous. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're the same, right? The only difference, the only reason in my opinion, that you would change would be as if you had, like in my current playthrough, at one point I got to the point where I was short on coal. In that case, it makes sense, right?
Then yeah.
But other than that, it really never makes sense to go to the electric. If you've got a massive supply of steel, then why bother? Or of coal, then why bother, right?
Yeah, until you get into modules and beacons.
How does that? Oh, do steel furnaces not allow it?
No. Steel furnaces do not, but the electric furnaces do.
I see.
The beacons and modules don't have any effect on the steels. So
right.
Once you get to that level, that's when you have to start moving it on up.
That makes sense.
That's when you're really, really, really into producing stuff.
Is that when you go to a deluxe apartment in the sky?
Yes.
I thought so. Sorry, I had to. I think I better upgrade our power supply, I suppose. At this point, I'm going to need some.
Yeah, I'm going to be taking a little bit of that power down here.
A little.
Actually, I don't really know even how to inserters. 13 kilowatts, not too bad.
I'm going to put in a line of iron here to feed your menagerie down there. Electric furnaces, I mean. Electric drills. Well, I can get 22 electric drills feeding your thing. I think that should be plenty for this at this point. I don't have them all yet, but I mean, I can make them. Let's put in some more. Oh, I hear our guns
those numbers
firing.
fairly recently. I forget what it is. Is it like? No, I was looking up like red belts. I think it's
the volume.
The ratio of miners to fill up a belt. I think it's 50 something for a red belt. I'm not sure what it is for a yellow. I assume it's. Well, I guess it would be half.
It's
of that,
about
so
1 to 1. for steel furnaces. So a
Gotcha.
22 steel furnaces needs 24 electric mining drills without any modifications. That's the ratios as far as I understand them.
Well, honestly, I don't think I've ever really thought about it much. I just mine the things.
Get me the things and the stuff.
And if there's a little tiny section there that doesn't have a miner on it, I don't have enough.
Are we okay to do left as iron and right as copper, since that's how it is above us?
Yes, that would be fine.
Okay.
Speaking of iron, boy, all this handcrafting stuff.
What is this handcrafting nonsense we're doing? Fix it, you know? Fix it. Can you just make it all better? I need a lot of stuff so that I can handcraft it, so that I can, you know, non-handcraft.
Yeah, I think I was thinking, you know, I usually do 8 miners, right, on iron, and that gives me plenty of iron. But I forgot there's 2 of us.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little demanding.
It's gonna offset the ratios a bit.
Yeah. Sounds like I just heard some sort of beep, like a... I don't know what that was. Maybe as I was on the microphone, I don't know. So it looks like this is...
Look, I'm checking all my stuff, and
yeah,
I see nothing beeping.
Okay, you're good? Don't want to lose it. So we've tried this a couple times, so... technical difficulties are a thing. We're learning. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit the description down below in my video. It'll be in his as well for mine, but check out the other guy's channel. Would love to have you join our team if you're from Kitch's, and vice versa, I'm sure.
Definitely.
I've played lots and lots and lots and lots of Factorio and other games that I play on my channel. I only play games on my channel that I actually really like. I'm sure you're the same.
I am the same. I only play my favorites.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, there's what the heck's the point of doing it if you're not? But one of the things that's a big deal for me is that I like watching other people play video games too. Like I mean, I'm doing YouTube because I like YouTube content. Really, is what it is. And one of the things that that's a big deal for me is that I always play. Like, for instance, when Surviving Mars recently came out, I started like watching all the pre-release guys, all jealous. Something about not being a big enough channel for Paradox to give me a free version, but you know, you gotta try when you love it that much. But you don't end up keeping up. Like, I mean, or they don't keep up. I mean, if I release a video every day, that's not going to keep up with most people. It's certainly not going to keep up with my voracious appetite for games, right? So I think one of the things I love is having other channels that I can go to and check their stuff, or, you know, like I'll watch Quill's and then, oh, Quill's done his series, I've caught up. I'm not going to wait. Come on, I'm not going to wait for 3 days before his next one comes out.
I'm going to wait, yeah.
What, do you think I'm crazy? Yeah, so in my case, I just, oops, that's wrong. In my case, I like having another person's content that I can enjoy in the meantime. So if you like anything on my channel, you'll probably like lots of stuff on his. Like CK2. Something I would absolutely suck at.
Yeah, you're more the... I don't know, is stereotypically the CK2 or the EU4 the harder game?
To me, EU4 or CK2 is much harder a game. But that's
really?
because I play EU4 and I know it.
See, I think the exact same because I play the other one.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. It's, to me, it's like, oh, this is so complex. What is going on? I don't understand. But I guess if I played it all the time, then I would think that about EU4. Probably. I was meaning to upgrade our power, and I didn't. And I bet you we're running through our power pretty full tilt.
Did I get those inserters yet? Yes, I did. And there was one missing here. Where is that? Ah, there it is. Right there. Okay, iron's ready to go.
Yay! Oops, that probably means I should have the iron coming in. I do have iron, but I don't have the coal coming in yet. I need 3 of those. Just about ready. You almost have coal. You can pocket feed if you want for the time being, but I'm about to put down the drills for the coal feed. You'll get half ratio or half rate until the line backs up for the power. So right now it's feeding our power supply still, or it needs to, because we're running out. We have 5 pieces of coal left, just in time. All right, there we go. I like the burner.
You need some? I've got a little bit of a stockpile here.
Oh, I'm good. I mean on our like fuel line.
Oh, okay.
Our actual boilers were just like down to 4 pieces of coal waiting to go in the machine. I cut the power line. That was so smart of me. Oops.
And I'm out of belt.
Yeah, that might not have so many because I kind of cut it off by accident. I should probably make a few more turrets, right? I'm supposed to be the like defend the base guy, and I've got 2 turrets defending our entire base.
Oh, we've already been attacked though, so we're good for a while, right?
They've attacked us like 3 times in that spot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look, you can see it on my screen. There's corpses to the left, corpses to the north. We're definitely spawning, guys. Oh, I can actually see over here. Oh no, he's outside of the. Oh, I was gonna say he's outside of the radar range, but there is no such thing. Let's build a radar, shall we? That always makes them happy. Radars, they love those.
Gives them a place to kind of focus their attention, right?
Oh yeah, that's their #1 aggro target. I love it. Just makes them go crazy.
Alright, well, if I had... I'm missing 1 power pole. There we go.
Just steal one.
Alright, the iron furnaces are ironing, and the copper furnaces are waiting on me to slowly handcraft little grabber thingies.
That's what they're called in my world, too. We're both pretty new to the YouTube world. Do you find it amazing how many times you just can't get words out?
You know, I thought myself to be a very good talker until I started talking.
Oh, that's so perfectly explained. You couldn't have said it better. So true.
People used to understand what I said.
I
Somehow
thought they
that just
did.
all left.
I had words and then they went away. Then I started YouTubing. And then there was no more words. I live by the phrase, words. More biting, no attack. Ah, hey, get off my power. Get away.
Oh, wait, no, that's on
get
my
off my
side
power.
of the lake here.
You dirty rascal. Oh.
Thinking I should probably be getting a better gun. Probably a little bit more ammo might be
Oh yeah,
helpful as well.
we can get those, right? I'm using my pistol. I'm stealing
I've
all
been
your
prioritizing
coppers
making
and
inserters.
irons.
Because that's going to help us out in a fight. I can maybe throw them
Absolutely.
at 'em.
Here, place it. It'll pick them up and put them on the other side, and you can run the other way. It's like Fortnite when you throw up a wall to distract them. Oh, terrible. Drake, you're so good at this game.
All right, let's see here. There's things I'd like to make.
Yeah, things I
Heavy
want to
stuff,
make too. Like research. 'Cause we're doing great at that. Actually, I think this is going well. I don't know about you, but I think we're doing okay.
Yeah, we're still alive, and
Haven't died too badly yet.
not too much has been destroyed.
Yeah, shh. Nothing has been destroyed. We're completely impervious to enemies with my giant defensive systems. What? I are
Just
confused. Oh, you're
throwing
just
a little
upgrading?
coal supplement in. I just had these guys laying around. These old things.
That's good. These old things.
Oh, and you know what? The shift place doesn't work when you don't have robots in your inventory.
Surprisingly enough, yeah, I've run into that a few times. I've got this whole stretch of drills that are not placing on their own. Of course, I also don't have the actual drills. Now that I look at it, I don't actually have the drills to place in there. Well, I guess we'll put one... Let's put a gun up top here. Oh, yay. Let's use my last 4 ammunition rounds. Right, I was going to make this into an ammo making device. Good. There, and a chest. And you can pretty much just make ammo for the next 600 years, okay, little machine? That would be great.
Let's see, start you guys right about here-ish. Did I get enough to make another one? No, I did not. What am I missing? I'm missing gear wheels.
Did I ask you if you do the... I think I asked you last time if you do the auto... or the set pattern in your hotbar? Oh no, you said you don't because you're left-handed and stuff.
It's inaccessible to me. Yeah, I can't do it because of my left-handed disability.
Oh. Left-handed disability. Yeah, indeed. You're strange. You use your arms differently. My daughter is well, for those of you who know my channel, you've probably heard me bantering on endlessly about her, but she's like 10 months going on 2 years, and she is actually showing signs of being left-handed. So
poor girl. I feel for her.
They say all the smartest people are left-handed. Mind you, they're all left-handed that say that, so. Oh, labs. Please to work. There we go. Oh,
it's really not that bad most of the time. You run into some problems every now and then, especially if you like to play video games. Every now and then you'll come across a video game that doesn't do key bindings, or doesn't do them in a way that is very intuitive, or even worse, has a left-handed mode.
Oh, that's bad?
Like a whole bunch of right-handed people setting up a left-handed mode.
You're like, we were sure this is going to work well for you. That's funny. But we are kind of told each other that we would try to keep track of the time, and I'm sitting at about 21 minutes or so in my recording.
And that was my job. It would not be the first job that I completely slack on.
Excellent.
But yeah, by the way, Drake, we're running a little bit over on time.
Oh, hey, really? That's, thanks for pointing that out. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you all very much for watching. Really appreciate it. Again, check out Drake's channel. It'll be down in the description. And we will see you next time.